On everybody, it's Smokey again. Now back here with NFL Madden 19 live stream here. So I'm going up against we're gonna be the Kansas City Chiefs going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers in my franchise mode. Don't forget to please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. It would be a blessing. I sure will appreciate it because you help me and God will help you because we help each other. Let's get into this gameplay, y'all. Alright. What's up, Dallas? No, I didn't get the Hall of Fame edition, man. This is the standard edition. The Hall of Fame edition, man. That's a lot, a lot of money, bro. I had to pay my bills. Couldn't get that, bro. It'd been nice to get that Hall of Fame mode, though, man. It'd really been nice. Did you get it, man? Did you get the Hall of Fame edition? Thank y'all for tuning into my vlog, man. Oh, so okay, yeah. I know it's kind of steep to get that Hall of Fame edition.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden
It's the
19
coach.
on EA Sports. Straight ahead, the
Oh, you
young
don't even got
gunslinger
19
Patrick
yet.
Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
So when
do
you gonna get
battle
19,
with
bro?
Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With that, we're off to Pittsburgh for the home opener. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive.
Oh, you gonna get WWE 19? Okay, I see you now. Yeah, I'm gonna get mine probably at the end of October.
Just a few moments ago,
So I'm gonna get 2K 19 basketball NBA. I'm gonna get that next week.
Match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Play NBA 2K19,
Charles
man.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory, and were never challenged in that
Good game, that game.
Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they can be well set up for the rest of the year.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line.
Number 19.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out is the former first-rounder from all the way back in 2004 from Miami of Ohio, Ben Roethlisberger.
And when you just sit and look at the raw numbers, you actually kick back and nod in appreciation about the career Ben Roethlisberger has had. Went over 50,000 passing yards last year, 8th all-time. But what he wants more than anything, one more run at a Super Bowl where he's won twice previously.
Oh, no. Why the other two people talking? I don't know.
First carry for James Conner, and he'll power his way up near the 25. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 22 carries, 138 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop. And a peek now at the offense for Pittsburgh.
A big reason this team led the league
So
in
appreciate
offense,
you did,
their
man.
offensive line. Monster strength. 3 Pro Bowlers last year in Alejandro Villanueva, David DeCastro, and Marquise Pouncey. Kept their quarterbacks upright to throw it downfield and carved a lot of holes for their runners.
Yeah, for real.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Caught it.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here, game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Roethlisberger will hand to Conner, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. You might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Play action. Now Roethlisberger.
Oh.
Down. He goes down.
Flag down, though.
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Holding.
I think I'm going to decline that. He lost more yardage. I guess. Let's see. I will push the decline that.
They will take the sack.
It's about the same. So.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Yeah.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they had the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games.
How y'all night being up? Y'all having a good night?
With it.
I like the way you've evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
On 4th down, here comes a Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive.
Come Mahomes.
Bringing them out is the second-year man, Patrick Mahomes, taking over for Alex Smith here in 2018 as the KC starter.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see how they bring him along. You know, a lot of people say, well, do you have some training wheels on a young quarterback? But Patrick Mahomes is at his best when he's a little bit more of a freewheeling guy who can use his big arm to get the ball downfield. I suspect the Chiefs are going to lean towards letting him go.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
What's her?
Green 90. Green 90.
First carry now for
come on, bro. I think he's very slow because he hurt. Oh, bro. I might have to take him out and put somebody else in. He's running slow as hell.
The Kansas City offense.
Definitely in the running for the title of best receiving tight end in the
Like he was
NFL
barely
today
moving.
is Travis Kelce, because he can do it all. 83 catches for over 1,000 yards last year, but they can split him out wide like a wide receiver, utilize him like a running back when they run him inside on some shovel passes, and then when he catches the ball downfield, often turns it into big plays and even bigger yardage.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Caught, Kelce, left side.
Kelce's still moving.
Out near the 40 to the 39. The numbers for Travis Kelce last week.
Shut up,
5
dude.
catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure
And
he
up
touches
on
the
my hip.
football.
And I
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion.
Oh, no, man. I better take him out.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He ain't getting nothing today.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Coming off being named All-Pro for the first time in his career, Cameron Hayward had 12 sacks in 2017, a career high. But it's not just that makes his game good.
Sorry about the delay, folks. I got to take him out because he's hurt. I thought if I put him in, he'd be all right, but he ain't too good. And it just look, he said he's hurt, but he probably run like a 40-something speed. that is very slow, bro. So I'm put the backup in West. So go on, take him out. Let him come back. Maybe he'll be playing next game.
Yeah, he can rush the passer, but his biggest thing, handling the running
love
game,
you.
both as a defensive end and as a tackle whenever they play in the sub or the nickel packages.
That ball was slow as hell.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Setting up the screen for West. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Jiving.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So now I know the doctors cleared him to run to put somebody in. I'm not gonna put him in because it just gave me evidence right there.
Out of Steeler territory now.
He was running very slow.
At the 47. They'll run it now. This is Charlie West. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Oh, what they tell me to go
a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Caught here.
I hate it when they run the bounce like that.
He'll go down inside the 45.
Trying to control him to stay in bounds.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude.
Man, straight out of bounds.
Running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's holding in on his targets and he's delivering.
I think.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Now a play fake here on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, he'll have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that.
I might could have went to Watkins, man. I could have had a touchdown up there earlier.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is caught.
Touchdown.
Kansas City. Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And, man, Charles, talking about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. He had
good coverage of his first.
One would think so, after that. But I'll guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Harrison Butker.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Butker now to kick this one away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Former Cowboy and former Raider.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field. Yeah,
just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Allen Bailey in on the stop. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the down hook up here will take us to the break. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Looking sideline, incomplete.
And right now I take my rudimentary kindergarten skills and draw where the tackle box would be, because that was close. I thought he was in the tackle box. He has to be very careful where he gets rid of the football from that spot.
Yeah, they say there was a receiver in the area, though.
Yeah. There's always a receiver in the area.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run with Connor. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He gives it to Brown, complete. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yards a year ago, and a first down. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. It may be all of that. They'll still call him Boney Tony. Ben Roethlisberger calls him my number 1 target.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Come on, Bailey.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer.
Watch the first down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Connor. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. On the left
Oh, no, damn.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
Ah.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And McDonald here over the middle. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Connor, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second.
How did he get open?
And that's James. Touchdown, Steelers. Jesse James, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. The Steelers defense, we watch them get set to go. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know, from our meetings with coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. The first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down. You gave up a touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons.
What was he doing right there?
There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Damn.
Preach, Chucky, preach. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
How you gonna miss that catch?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It wasn't my own fault. That was Watkins' fault.
Now West. Not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. throw left side, taken in by
Oh, Hill.
And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25.
Good
23 yards on the play. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
He's to the 10, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Charkandrick West, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Chiefs are in for 6.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in,
West
we
gets
hear the
it
word
in.
finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Butker now to add the extra point.
Butker.
No problem there on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Butker now to kick this one away.
Oh, no return. Let's keep on back.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Now it's Connor. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Uh-oh, he got hurt.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Good night.
The Steelers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's a former 1,000-yard rusher, Stephen Ridley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense, because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
And now here comes Kansas City. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mahomes.
They start on the ground with West. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
This is West. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play.
2-minute warning.
Heinz Field after this. A reminder coming up at halftime, the coach is back. He made it through the first weekend. That's the good news, and he's going to regale you with stats and scores from around the NFL here in the early games in Week 2.
You think he questioned coming back for Week 2, having to work with us?
I think he did. He's just happy that he is far away in Orlando. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And able to find Conley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? They had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are. Yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
What about sneaker say?
They'll run for it with West.
Oh, man, what the hell?
He went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them. Because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit. But must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Runs through the contact. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Well, Charles, Le'Veon Bell, 26 going on 27, and the shelf life of these NFL running backs seems to be getting shorter and shorter. How long can he go at this torrid pace?
Usually we say 30 is kind of the line of demarcation for a running back. But Le'Veon Bell played all 16 games in 2017, takes great care of himself off the field. I think he's got a chance to break through that 30-year-old mark and in a big way.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger will throw. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Ben to throw again. And he finds McDonald. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. D. Ford not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they
14-10, y'all.
Need a little bit better effort in the second half.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he's in for the touchdown.
Tyreek Hill.
Play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that
Oh, he
done?
just left his
Heck
man.
of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week.
That's not fair. He's too damn
I
fast.
don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early.
That is
Great
too damn
momentum
bad.
going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Butker on for the PAT.
Booker.
Point after, right down the middle. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs
Halftime,
on top.
guys.
As we'll send you
Hope
down
you
to
enjoying
Orlando,
the game.
we'll check
Look at the
in
like,
with
comment,
Jonathan Coachman for
subscribe
our
to
EA
my channel.
Sports
It will be a
halftime
blessing
report.
to me.
Coach.
Okay, Brandon,
And
we'll
a
get back
blessing
to
to
you
you,
and Charles
because
in
you
a
and me,
bit.
we
But
help
first,
each
it's
other.
time for a trip
Thank you, I
around the
appreciate it.
NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2.
You ain't gonna really see what's happening because I got every team on the in the league in my franchise using every team. So the reason why you can't see what's going on, you can't see the scores. I wish they could still see the ones that I already done played. I wish they'll show them, but they're showing all the other teams that ain't played.
Lastly,
Everything,
let's check
so
on one
then
final
it's
game
these
for
two
you.
Chicago
And you can
Bears.
see they
How
are
is two
scoreless
Chicago
as they
Bears?
play
I
the
don't get that.
second
It's
quarter.
crazy. Come on, EA Sports.
Meanwhile, in our game,
Get it
it's been
together.
a back and forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn
They're
it back
showing
over
my
to our
halftime, bro.
broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles
Look at
Davis.
this pass here. The long pass from Mahomes to Tyreek Hill. Just can't teach it.
All right, Coach. Thank
Good
you,
arm.
and we welcome everyone back for quarter
Fast guy.
number 3.
There's no way you can beat that. No way you can beat that
Boswell
by
on now to
having
kick
another
this
guy
one
that
away.
can really cover like him. You stay on him,
This fielded at the 2.
ain't no problem.
Yeah, they'll get
Dang.
it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Getting on him, so just can't teach it, folks.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I
He's
know
up
that they
114
double-teamed
yards
him a
and
couple
touchdown.
times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On first down, Mahomes.
He's just too damn fast, y'all.
Receiver complete.
He's too fast. I can go to him all day
29
long.
yards that time.
Get that whole time again.
They
Tell
did
you.
that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
I should have threw it regular to him because I threw it low. So he had to come back and kind of turn around and catch it. So if I threw it right, he would have been gone. Another touchdown. Gets to the midfield. To the 50-yard line.
They'll run it with West. And good penetration.
Where's the other
here.
block,
Get
man?
this down only to about the 49-yard line.
It's all right, though.
With a
I'm
1-yard gain there
y'all
to make
started
it second
retired in a
and
minute.
9.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll run again here with West. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And West stayed up. People got more.
Game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 4th down.
Okay, y'all, field goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he's got some space here. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That's a 4th down.
Look at that play right there, y'all.
And an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
You know, I always talk about when teams line up for long field goals, that you should be in a safe defense.
Right.
Okay, you see the Chiefs acting up on the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was running slow, but he got it.
Rushing it is also part of this strategy. Maybe they use their aggressiveness against them.
Dove for a little more yards.
Look
Look at this.
trajectory, they're coming in hot,
Flipped
trying
it back.
to block it. And you're right, and obviously it worked
Behind
out.
the back toss. What a play.
Here's West. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get into the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On the ground, it's West again.
Well, I couldn't even took this dude out of it.
And taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He is going to find Hill here.
Y'all can't hold Hill, y'all.
In for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Butker now to kick this one away. Switzer now to return. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Ford.
D. Ford in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Before got in there, got that sack. Bam. I ain't like he lifted him up off the ground.
Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Oh, picked off.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Jumped up high to catch that ball.
The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's
yes,
certain
he
barriers
has
that you
been
just don't
solid.
want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Ace, ace. Hut, 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 hut.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Still searching for that first interception in this game and down on the scoreboard. Remember, they won last week, and a big reason why they had 3 picks.
And one characteristic I've always noticed about great defenses is that they want to be the ones that have a huge impact on the game and actually lead their teams to victory. So you just noticed 3 interceptions last week, and they won. And a little extra pressure that they're feeling right now because they haven't gotten those interceptions in this game, and they're losing.
Oh, man.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the right side,
Kelsey.
And he's going to get this
Kelsey.
inside the 30. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my
Put
perspective.
that ball where only he
What we
can
just
catch
saw there is that sort of the evolution.
I ain't trying to throw it up on the side. They could have
Yeah,
been
I
picked or
think it
knocked
is
away.
because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in
What's up,
any
Bulky?
spot on the field.
Bulk and Bulk?
Green 39. Green 39.
Bulk and Bulk.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll.
Yeah.
It's another first down.
Now,
what's up, man?
Breaking down a defense.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, bro. I so appreciate you.
And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys.
Thank you for tuning in.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Healthy push in.
He will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season.
Cleveland Brown won that game, man.
The bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown?
That could be a start right there for Cleveland, bro.
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Butker now to add the extra point.
Cleveland Brown came back and won the game. Boy. Good for them. Maybe because that Baker Mayfield was playing.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game. One of the premier runners in the NFL.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. This is taken at the 18. Dances by him. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain.
Yeah,
The disadvantage
solid.
of
About
blitzing
6 yards.
often alters the normal spacing and run fits and
beat
leaves
it? Can I beat it?
creases
Can I
like they
beat
were
it?
able to exploit right there.
Nope, Mahomes taking too long. This is the third quarter, y'all.
And that is going to
Keep rocking
do it
with me.
for
Keep rocking
this
with your
third
boy.
quarter of action. But we'll return with more after
4
this.
quarters
You're
up
watching
next.
the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3. 3 down, 3 down. 35, watch 35.
Watkins in motion.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back at New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
You got 4.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get rid of it.
Oh,
He's taken down.
Watt.
T.J. Watt in there to drop him.
I had nowhere to throw that time, boy.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
I thought he
You change
finna
the
go
blocking
back,
scheme.
go to a
Maybe
corner
go to max
on the side
protection.
right there, get over
The
so
biggest
I
one
can
is
throw the
maybe bring
football
your
to
running
him.
back in to
That's
try
what I
and
was
keep you
looking at.
clean. But in that case, that didn't
I got in
happen.
trouble right
Zero
there, boy. I couldn't
accountability,
see.
and a sack resulted.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
First down,
taking
baby.
it across midfield and inside the 45.
Hey, he's stuck, y'all.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the
He
afternoon.
just stuck right there, looking like
And
he
with that last play, he's
took
now
some
up over that
2K
300-yard mark.
something.
And in
Like he
today's
took some
NFL, it
K2.
almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies
that bad
excellence,
glitch right there.
and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here we go. Green, 90. Green, 90.
Ware takes the give from Mahomes. And he gets it inside the 35 and
Ware.
just shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes
Should've
on.
tripped over
I
the
just
man
tell you
up out
from
the-
experience, the
up
first
out
few
trucked him.
quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Got 3 down.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Space to run past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Charkandrick West with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases.
Yeah,
of
I'm
the game.
shocked. I'm very
Defense,
shocked they
offense,
won
special
today.
teams. It's been a
I'm
clean
glad
sweep in this
for
one,
them,
hasn't
though.
it?
They need that
Certainly
win. Maybe
has.
they
He's
can
been
get
pretty
something going
dominant
now.
throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching.
Look at
And
that
he'll tell
juke.
the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth
They
quarter.
would miss like crazy.
Butker on for the PAT.
I know I got this on rookie, y'all, but I just
down the middle, and the lead will swell by one more.
I know I have it on rookie, but I always play on pro, all pro world. But today I'm playing on rookie, just having some fun. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, already. Just having some fun, y'all. I get beat up a lot.
Butker down to kick this one away.
I still come out with the wins, you know, sometimes, but I get beat up a lot on all pro.
Return. And he'll make it across the 20. As
I'm just playing on rookie today, just having some fun.
23-yard line.
That's what it's all about, y'all. Is that right?
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if some guys, there will be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Dang, Houston got hurt. Oh.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, put somebody else in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A nice job to get 8 there after the completion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are out in the field, and you're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Honor.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the
football.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Houston's back in.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This one complete, right side to McDonald.
Barry with a hard hit.
Get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So now territory at the 49-yard line. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McDonald. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Justin Houston in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
They cannot stop pass rushers.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Fourth and 12.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Time for a break. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Continue to grind with me.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Sherman in motion. Slowly.
They'll run now with Ware. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Hey, y'all, pick up.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Don't need to pass, don't need to pass.
They run again with Ware. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Butker now to add the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Well, they didn't need the other running back right now. So he plays next week, I guess.
80 yards to score it.
He's going to be better than them. He got more power. He has more power running. Who that?
Butker now to kick this one away. Switzer now to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start This defense, they made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out and made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
I'm on a corner right there. Okay.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves.
Hey, see, he in the way.
They're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Oh, okay.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge.
There you go.
For the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
Come back with a touchdown.
Won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts.
I shouldn't even try to hit him like that. I should just touch the back on regular.
Yeah, it's just something maybe.
I gotta learn quick on that.
Film, but this one's over. Let's be honest.
That's how they got that long run touchdown. I was trying to hit him right there. Couldn't do it.
Boswell for the extra point.
Died too early, I guess.
Boswell good with the extra point.
I went right straight through me.
Through now in that game in Tampa. And now that one really widening up. The Bucs have just scored again. If they hold on, a victory there would be their third of the year. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
Sucker.
That's fielded in the end zone. And now here comes Kansas City. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. They begin here with a run by West. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Clink, clink. Cutie pie.
And they'll run it here. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Game over, y'all. Run it down. Bam. We love it.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Look at that catch right there.
Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Well, once again, thank y'all for watching my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
And they'll return home next week to
my channel, and
San Francisco 49ers.
Y'all have a good night. Take care of yourself and each other. God bless.
And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.